Good afternoon. My name is Beth Stuebe, and I'm the Director of Publications and Press. I'm really excited. ILTAON has been one of those virtual experiences that's popped up because of some changing circumstances with COVID and the pandemic. And today I get to sit down with Jose, who is pretty much the coolest guy over at Intapp, and we're going to take a little bit of a stab of walking through what's new for them, what's innovative, and why they're at ILTAON 2020. Welcome, Jose.
Hey, thank you, Beth. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm excited to talk to you about why you guys are at ILTAON and what's new.
Well, I think if you know, Intapp's been around for a little over 20 years now. We're actually celebrating our 20th year and 15 plus years of supporting and sponsoring ILTA and now ILTAON. And a big piece of that is it just is a great place for our community, to educate and train and provide, just knowledge to our user base, our clients, and our prospects. So it's just a great thing. We're always excited. We always actually plan around ILTACon to really announce some of our new latest innovations and capabilities. And a lot's been happening at Intapp besides the pandemic and everything else that we've got with going virtual on ILTAON. We actually are in the process of building and delivering new products and capabilities to our clients, right? So we're really excited today to be able to announce a couple of things, but one that's most important is probably the introduction of our new cloud integration service that we call the Intapp integration service.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the service? It sounds kind of cool, but I don't know enough to know.
Yeah, so the Intapp integration service is really kind of a next generation set of integration capabilities. Intapp 20 years ago was founded on the basis delivering integration to support the legal industry's connecting of their core systems in an on-premise context. And as we know, the world's kind of evolved and changed, and we're moving towards the cloud to hybrid environments where we need to reintegrate all of the things that we did through what people call APIs. And what the Intapp integration service provides is a native cloud platform that allows you to connect any application and any data source to basically support operationalizing your processes, integrating and pull all your data into a central location, and really inform the way that you go about managing your client engagement experience.
I know that a lot of people have been on the cloud for a few years. What about people who are already there now?
No, so I think that's really kind of what we've seen. So the trend, and even in your own ILTA survey results every year, showed an increasing trend towards the cloud. And when you move to the cloud, that introduces new paradigms, new ways that you integrate information and systems together. First, you have to do it through what they call a REST API. And then second, you have to do it in near real time. People don't want to wait for information. They don't want to wait overnight for data. And the cloud allows you to operate in a more real-time environment through these APIs. And what the Intapp integration service does is allows you to integrate any cloud-to-cloud application and any on-premise application to the cloud. So it provides both, and that's the change that we're seeing within our customer base, is the need to kind of be able to support big data initiatives, to be able to connect 3 to 5 systems to support an end-to-end process as they simplify the work that they're doing. And that's exactly what we're delivering to them.
Now, I came into legal technology a little bit differently than everyone else. I was pretty sure that the in and Intapp meant integration. Is that right?
It does, actually. So the name Intapp, or Intapp as it was originally called, means integration appliance. So what we used to do is we used to actually put the actual integration was a hard-coded box, a server box with integration already built into it that would allow you to integrate your iManage and your Lead and 3 systems to be able to create value within that on-premise structure. And now what we're simply doing is just taking and bringing a next generation set of capabilities through the Intapp integration service to our clients to be able to support the specific needs of the legal industry.
We've seen a lot of differences this year versus last in our tech survey. We're actually finishing it up right now. I'm always excited to see what some of the trends are. What do you think some of the coming trends for 2020 are because of the pandemic, and then what will continue in your eyes?
Well, I mean, beyond continued frustration with artificial intelligence and the progress that people are making on it.
Yes.
I mean, I think, yeah, which I do think is one trend we'll continue to see,
Yes.
which is, we invest in artificial intelligence to kind of automate road activities or tasks, and where it's not necessarily delivering on that promise or allowing us to create new incremental services, which is another thing that people want is, how do I enable this not just for lawyer productivity, but actually manage that more effectively. I think what we're going to see and what we believe in is that firms will take the experience of moving to virtual remote work. We've been hearing from our COOs, CIOs, and COOs on our advisory councils that it's actually created an opportunity within the firm to rethink how they adopt and move forward with new technologies that have historically been difficult to get your lawyers to adopt. And so we believe that there's going to be a new focus, a focus on modernizing or transforming the firm through digital, and that's really going to happen through what we call enabling the connected firm. So a big part of kind of our purview is that over time, what people are going to really want to do is leverage new digital technologies to really deliver a new experience to their lawyers and professionals that allows them to have information on demand, that gives them context to be able to take action. And to be able to do any of that, you need to be able to integrate and connect all the systems underneath.
Even I could understand that, so thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I love the idea of a virtual experience connecting and integrating people.
Yeah.
Give me your elevator pitch. What would you do to get me to come into the booth if I was an ILTA member?
It's a great question. Well, I would ask that question. I would say, look, what are your priorities for your coming year, and how do you actually think about modernizing or leveraging technology to kind of change the experience that you deliver to your end users, right? How are you going about applying new sets of capabilities that allow you to seamlessly bring information in context to take action that results in a positive outcome? How are you thinking about collaborating with your clients and giving them information on demand that they need to improve your client satisfaction? And how do you go about doing these things in a seamless way with the kind of journey that you have to create for yourself to do so? Well, if you want to learn more about that, come and understand what Intapp's doing on the connected platform, right? Because the connected platform is the pathway to the connected firm. And that does that simply by taking our broad portfolio of applications that now span everything from CRM, marketing, and business development through to risk and onboarding new clients, doing your due diligence, to executing all of your time and your matter management capabilities. So a more complete scenario, looking at things holistically across this client engagement lifecycle. If you want to learn more, you got to come and talk to Intapp.
Well, you definitely want to come talk to you. All right, last question. If you could leave our ILTA members with anything, because you guys have a 20-year history, you've made a lot of changes, what would you like to leave them with? What should they know, and what else would you like to share with us?
Well, I think the major thing that we'd like to say is, though, although we've evolved really with a singular purpose, and that mission has always been to deliver what we call purpose-built or industry-specific solutions that cater to the needs of the legal industry. We've been with the legal industry for 15 to 20 years. Necessarily, as we have evolved our portfolio from being just an integration appliance provider to then delivering new capabilities around access control with walls, or introducing our new risk portfolio. Now we even are adding in new things like our marketing and BD to really fulfill the mission of filling out the complete client engagement lifecycle specifically for the purpose of the legal industry. So what we want to remind people is that to be able to do this, we really need to work with and honor kind of our legacy and our history of working with IT professionals who actually, when the rubber hits the road, make things happen. So although it may seem like we have multiple things that we're doing, the reality is that we are clear in our understanding that it's this base and this community that has really brought us to where we are today and where we want to go in the future. So we look forward to working with everybody out there and ensuring their success. We believe that the Intapp integration service is a great foundational aspect to help recharge that innovation around the roots and our history around integration. But at the end of the day, it's really about how do we help you achieve your goals within your firm over the coming years.
I love that. The rubber meets the road. Well, I hope the rubber meets the road virtually for us all at ILTAON 2020. Thank you so much, Jose. We'll see you there.
All right. Thank you so much.